Alright, gang, we got another SunnyV2 video. Shout out to SunnyV2. You know what I'm saying? The sad life of YouTube's most cancelled creator. Let's get it.
Jakashi was on track to become the next big Minecraft YouTuber until he was cancelled over 40 times in less than 7.
Wait. What was his name?
Jakashi was on track.
Jakashi? Never heard of him.
Next big Minecraft YouTuber until he was cancelled over 40 times in less than 7 days. Who was Jakashi? What did he do? And how has his life been impacted as a result of these actions? Let's begin.
And 40 times, bro? That's one thing to try to get cancelled once. You feel me? 40 times?
By looking at an early video posted to his Twitter, during which Jakashi would give a quick overview of who he was.
Hello, my name is Jakashi Demetrius. I'm a 22-year-old Minecraft and just chatting streamer, and I've been streaming for like 7 years. And my favorite part about streaming is the fact that I get to meet awesome people and make amazing friends.
There were definitely some elements of weird in this introductory video, such as him.
Really? Strange, odd, unusual, weird, bizarre? I don't know. I mean, for me, he's not coming off weird.
Just chatting streamer, and I've been streaming for like 7 years. And my favorite part about streaming is the fact that I get to meet awesome people and make amazing friends.
There were definitely some elements of weird in this introductory video, such as him calling himself a cat boy.
It's time for my lore. I'm a cat boy.
While showing his cat ear collection before
I speak too soon. Let me shut up.
This.
I can meow if you want.
But for the most part, this video was fairly innocent, with his solid reputation being summarized by the countless positive replies. In other Twitter threads, Jakashi was described as not only one of the best people I know, but also one of the best and most hardworking CCs I know, helping Jakashi to get noticed by Dream, who randomly raided Jakashi's Twitch channel.
Wait, what? What?
Jeez.
What? Huh? Hello? What? There's no way.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
yo, what the what? Welcome everybody.
Yo, look at the fucking comments. I mean, the chat flooding, bro.
Dream, who randomly raided Jakashi's Twitch channel.
Wait, what? What?
Oh
what?
my.
Huh? Hello? What? There's no way. Wait, yo,
That's
what the
insane.
what? Welcome everybody. What the? Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. What? I'm trying not to cry. Thank you guys so much. You love my nails. Thank you. Thank you for all the gifteds. Thank you for all the biddies, the follows. Dream, yes, actually Dream.
Before Dream would
That's
double down on the kind gesture by donating $2,000 to him.
Dream, there's no freaking way. A $2,000 donate. Dream. What the heck? Thank you so much. What?
According to a former friend by the name of Pocket, Jakashi was an
Former friend.
extremely hard worker and therefore deserved the recognition.
Jakashi was somebody who always worked hard, you know, he never gave up, he kept things pushing when his support wasn't there, and this is just well deserved, man. I'm just super happy for you, so congratulations, Jakashi.
And to the credit of Jakashi, he was extremely grateful for the shout out, posting on Twitter, "Invest in Jakashi stonks right now. Thank you."
Wait. Is this another fucking crypto shit?
Dream was taken.
NFT.
You and your community are amazing, which received replies of further praise such as, "You deserve it, you seem so chill." After being rated by Dream, Jakashi's Twitch viewership exploded.
Jakashi was getting like 30 to 60 viewers per stream. This is game changing. Now he's getting a couple hundred.
While almost every single tweet he'd post began to receive between 100 and a couple thousand likes.
And he's getting
Crazy.
like thousands of likes per tweet now, like 1 to 2,000, which is insane, bro. Like just overnight.
Additionally, his follower counts grew to 57,000 on Twitch, 27,000 on TikTok, 7,000 on YouTube, and more than 10,000 on Twitter, with this growth being highlighted in a tweet reading, "I'm still so shocked that I went from like 1.5k-ish to 11.5k-ish in like 4 days. You guys are bonkers," which once again prompted reply after reply of people reiterating just how much he deserved the growth. However, Jakashi's biggest success would come 4 months after these tweets, when he'd announced on the 24th of October 2021 that he'd been invited by Dream to join his SMP. What's this? I'm one of the newest members.
That's actually insane, bro. Damn.
Of Dream SMP. Can't wait to make new friends and great memories. The reason this post received over 26,000 likes and hundreds of positive comments was because being invited to the Dream SMP was like winning the lottery for Minecraft content creators.
Facts.
For example, Tommy Innit gained 8 million subscribers in the 12 months after he joined the Dream SMP, while almost every other member has an extremely recognizable name as a partial result of the server's influence. Therefore, being invited to the Dream SMP gave Jakashi an extremely high probability me that he was going to be one of the next big names amongst that group, with his Twitch gaining over 32,000 followers after announcing that he joined the server. Wow. Jikeshi instantly began to exhibit the same kind of outlook and attitude as these other Minecraft streamers, making a Twitter post only one day after being accepted into the SMP reading, "So I had something brought to my attention that one of my new mods said something that wasn't okay in any circumstance. They have been unmodded because that doesn't fly with me at all. That isn't the kind of stuff I want in my chat, not from mods, not from anyone. Love you guys." For people asking for context, there was something said about self-harm and it wasn't okay, with this post seemingly try to establish the idea that he was of good morals and could do nothing wrong, which also seemed to be the goal of his countless other tweets, where he was trying to come off as extremely nice and overly accepting of others. However, you should always be cautious of a creator who seems too nice, because everybody has an unseen dark side. And
bro, Sunny, are you gonna do a video on Seth the Programmer? Cause bro, there's some shit with him. There's some shit with a Troyce. How do you say his name? That fucking guy with the deep fakes. Oh my god, bro. I want him to do yo. He can literally do a bunch of videos, bro. Hey man, shout out to SunnyV for these videos.
Perhaps Jikeshi's overwhelming nice because everybody has an unseen dark side, and perhaps Jikeshi's overwhelming kindness was nothing more than a cover-up for his own horrible past. My experience with Jikeshi / Demetrius popped up on the 26th of October 2021, only 2 days after he was accepted into the Dream SMP. It had been posted by a user named Ren.
I'm sorry, but let's really talk about this, because I feel like with every creator, bro, people are coming in last motherfucking minute to say some shit.
Who had attached a tweet longer which read as follows. Due to the recent event of him joining a considerably large content creator group and gaining exponentially more exposure, I feel like it's my responsibility to bring this to light in order to prevent this person from taking advantage of more young girls.
Okay, alright. Due to the recent event of him joining a considerably large content creator group and gaining exponentially more exposure, I feel like it's my responsibility to bring this to light in order to prevent this person from taking advantage. Respect, you feel me? It is your responsibility to bring this to light, but why now? Hold on. It's gonna say it. When I was about 13, around 2016, 2017, bro. This tweet was tweeted in 2021. Why'd you wait this fucking long? You know what I'm saying? Is it because people feel like if they were to bring it when it did happen that it won't get much attention? Because that is a valid reason. Very valid reason, bro. I don't know.
Girls. The tweet longer then explained that the two had begun talking when she was 14, Jikeshi was 18 or 19, and that things had gotten heated in the chat pretty quickly. The two had joked about sending pictures to each other, which they would eventually do, and had also talked about meeting up, quote, "If we would have met up that summer, I would have been 15 while he was 20, alone."
So he was joking. Obviously, fucking guys, they claim to joke, but sometimes, most times, it's like, no, I actually, you know what I'm saying? I needs that. I wants that. Demetrius and I exchange explicit pictures. Okay.
Alone in a hotel with a man who said that he would try to not make sexual advances on me. The post concluded by stating I can no longer ignore it, as his audience of young and impressionable girls is growing by the second. I blocked him on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram several months ago after we eventually grew apart, and have not spoken to him since. I also know that I was not the only underage girl that he was sexual with. Ren had all of the screenshots to match, and with the expose receiving over 50,000 likes, it was only going to be so long until Dream realized what was going on, who would take to his private Twitter in a post reading, "Remove Demetrius from the SMP for gross accusations."
That's crazy. That's 2 days. That's 2 days after he got accepted. I actually want to read this. Hold on. I actually want to read this. This isn't going to be easy for me to write. I don't know how to say this, and I never wanted to open up about this because at one point I was very close to the person, and to an extent I still have care for him. However, with that being said, I'll just start from the beginning. When I was 13, 2016-17, I met Demetrius through MCYT and mutual friends. Through Skype, we quickly became very close friends. He made me feel like I had a safe space with him, and I trusted him like family. We messaged and called often, talked like best friends for many months, and stayed close over a few years. Over time, the dynamic shifted from nothing more than a platonic friendship to him being sexual towards me. He wanted sexual things from me. The earliest conversation history I have is from when I was 14 in 2018 and he was 18, 19. May birthday. And you can see things were already sexual on his end, and we had our first mention of a meetup. He would frequently ask me for nudes, joke about it. Then you guys ended up sending pictures. Woo, yup. I agreed as well, him paying me for one instance. So you wanted him to pay you. Okay.
She was 18 or 19, and that things had gotten heated in the chat pretty quickly. The two had joked about sending pictures to each other, which they would eventually do, and had also talked about meeting up, quote, if we would have met up.
We also discussed more about him coming to visit me in my hometown. These conversations, his replies would get extremely sexual and pushy. I was coming from a place of eagerness to meet one of my best friends in person. He was not on the same page. If we would have met up that summer, I would have been 15 while he was 20. Alone in a hotel with a man who said,
up that summer, I would have been 15 while he was 20, alone in a hotel.
Him talking to me like this carried on until I was 16, even after I curved him multiple times and expressed my disinterest in him sexually. I wanted to keep talking to him because I didn't want to lose one of my best friends, so I tried to ignore and disregard it when he made sexual remarks towards me. I can no longer ignore it as his audience of young and impressionable girls is growing. Blocked him. Grew apart, never spoke to him since. I also know that I was not the only underage girl. This was my experience with Jakishi, and I'm sharing it to prevent it from being someone else too. Please be careful of who you keep close and who you give your platform to, bro. All right. Now here's my question. Very valid points, first of all. I'm glad she came out and said this because, you know what I'm saying, we don't want this to keep happening to people. And how she's claiming here, where is it? I know I was not the only underage girl. Okay. If you knew his age, assuming you knew his age, right? Yes, because you said he was 19 and 20. You knew his age. Unless you found out his age after, you know, he was getting the buzz. You knew his age, but you still sent him pictures, and he paid for pics too. Why send it if you know he's older to begin with? You know what I'm saying? If he was joking, keep it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Because it does say she was eager to meet him. You feel me? But like even before that, if y'all like sending pics like that, you'll know his age, and y'all was talking about meeting up in person. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, there's stuff going on before. How it sounds here, there's stuff going on before you guys were planning to meet up, or the whole meeting up thing was even a conversation to begin with. Things were going on before that, so it's like were you just so eager to meet him that you said fuck everything that we've been doing and talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Hotel with a man who said that he would try to not make sexual advances on me. The post concluded by stating,
would try not to. That's, bro. Would try not to, but he's talking sexually in text.
I can no longer ignore it, as his audience of young and impressionable girls is growing by the second. I blocked him on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram several months ago after we eventually grew apart, and have not spoken to him since. I also know that I was not the only underage girl that he was sexual with. Ren had all of the screenshots to match, and with the expose receiving over 50,000 likes, it was only going to be so long until Dream realized what was going on, who would take to his private Twitter.
You're weird, bro. You're weird. You haven't sent them yet. You can't die. What? You're fucking weird.
Likes. It was only going to be so long until Dream realized what was going on, who would take to his private Twitter in a post reading, remove Demetrius from the SMP for gross accusations that he also confirmed privately were accurate. No questions, no toleration. Disgusted and incredibly disappointed. Will never let things like this stop me from trying to uplift members of the community and smaller content creators. It's part of what makes our community great. So stick together, be there for people who need it, and always be safe online. However, Jakishi being removed from the Dream SMP was really only the beginning of his problems. On the original expose, a user by the name of Mackerel had replied by stating, "My friend had a bad experience with him too," indicating that Jakishi may have been a repeat offender. Well, over the next 24 hours, 18 different people came
18 different people.
Forward, explaining that they had had a similar experience. We talked on Discord and it started out innocent until he suggested that we add each other on Snap.
Okay, I never thought I'd be talking about this, but seeing so many victims coming on makes me uncomfortable knowing I wasn't the only person who's done this to. Fuck. Around June, July 2020, I met Jakishi through a YouTuber. He was 21 and I was 17 at the time. We talked and became friends. I'd always congratulate him on his success. Congratulated him on joining the group. We talked on Discord. Innocent until he suggested we add each other on Snap. I don't have the Snap saved, so I can't provide proof. The chats we'd had, but slowly it became more and more sexual and embarrassing as it is to say. I allowed it and we exchanged pictures. He'd ask me to guess the numbers to my eyes only password. And if I got it right, he'd show me what's in it. When you can probably guess what was in it. He'd bring up my age pretty often and always asks if I never tell anyone because he doesn't want to get exposed. Okay. You're weird. You know what you're doing, bruh. You know what you're fucking doing. You're weird. Like, this was his biggest fear. He brought it up so often that I don't know how I missed the fact he had other victims. I knew it was wrong because I was underage, but me at the time thought, well, it's okay because I consented. True. Again, going back, it's like, you knew this, you feel me? But like, he knows what he's doing. He knows because he's questioning, oh, don't expose me. Are you gonna? About a month or two before I turned 18, he told me he was going to unadd me on Snap as well. Everyone that's underage, just in case he got drunk one night and sent a dick pic on accident and got exposed for it. Later after my birthday, he added me back, but it never got anything sexual. The funny thing is that after I turned 18, he never interacted with me in a sexual way again, and we became more acquaintance than friends. That's tough. That's tough. That makes you look even more weird, bro. Once they turn 18, again, this is just one. Once they turn 18, it's like, oh, I can't do nothing. The fuck? It says I found out that he was doing this to you.
He'd bring up my age pretty often and always ask me if I'd never tell anyone because he doesn't want to get exposed like he is right now. Like, this was his biggest fear. He brought it up so often that I don't know how I missed the fact that he had other victims. The funny thing is that after I turned 18, he never interacted with me in a sexual way again. I was a young minor, 12 to 14.
Oh, this is too much. All right. I really want to sit here and read everything, but it's a lot, and this is gonna be a long video already.
Not saying specific age. I told him I wasn't comfortable with those jokes and how he needed to stop. He never stopped. He continued. I didn't want to completely cut connections with him because I trusted him. He was my best friend and I didn't want to lose the person I enjoyed talking to. We were 11/12. We lied about our age and said I was 13. We were on a Discord server with Jakishi.
Y'all were younger, lied about the age, and he was still going with it. Oh my.
We ended up DMing each other because of a mutual friend and became pretty good friends. At first he seemed nice and we had a pretty normal relationship, but about a month or so in, it became very weird. He would ask to call us constantly even when I said no, and make NSFW jokes to us even when we said we were uncomfortable. By the following day, the count of allegations had reached 30, and by the end of the week, approximately 41 people had come forward, all of which citing a very similar experience. Jakishi's bizarre post from earlier, requesting that his fans apply to be his children, had suddenly aged incredibly poorly, to the extent that he didn't even try to issue any kind of apology, and instead simply disappeared from the internet. His Twitch channel was terminated for breaking terms of service, while he deleted every single video from his YouTube channel. His TikTok was deleted, his Instagram was erased, and even his merch store was taken down completely. The only piece of remaining Jakishi social media is his Twitter, which sits vacant following his final tweet of nothing more than the word Minecraft with a smiley face. So where is he now? Jakishi was smart enough to never give out his surname, possibly because he knew he might end up in this situation, and as a result there's very little info on what ended up happening to him. There are Reddit threads such as this one questioning whatever happened to Jakishi after the drama, although besides from some people hoping that he ended up in prison, the only information we have is, for all we know, he disappeared.
Bro, that boy was on the come up crazy, bro. Got rated by Dream. Gained all this exposure. Got invited to the SMP, bro. SunnyV is the only man who can make me watch an entire documentary of someone that I completely know nothing about. Facts, bro. I never heard of him. Jakishi really took the Minecraft YouTuber stereotype to heart over 40 times. That's a literal record at this point. The fact that it's literally all in one day makes it even crazier. That's fucking wild. You really got the respect that DN for being one of the few Minecraft YouTubers to have never been embroiled in controversy and still be fairly popular even after all this time. Moral of the story, never idolize a creator just because they say they are a good person. Not everyone is who they say they are. It's more important to have your own identity than giving your heart out to an idol. Deadass. As one of his victims with a similar experience, I am glad one of my favorite document channels are talking about this monster. Imagine being one of his victims, seeing him make those kinds of tweets and knowing he was completely lying to everyone. Yo, I feel bad for the victims, bro. Deadass. I really feel bad for the victims, bro. That they had to deal with this shit. This fucking weirdo. This dirty ass weirdo, bro. He knows what he's doing. He knew what he was doing. That's the thing. You know what you're doing, bro. And it makes you even look more weird that one of them turned 18 and you completely stopped talking to them when after they turned 18. That makes you look hella sus, bro. You're fucking weird. That's tough. That's actually tough, bro. And like the fact that, you know, whatever he's doing, like, people know how you look like, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't know how you moving, gang. I don't know how the fuck you moving. That's crazy. That's actually fucking wild, bro. Listen, like the comments been saying, don't idolize these creators, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a past, good or bad. You feel me? And I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. There's a lot of weird people in the world, bro. Some people you wouldn't even never expect it from, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys thought, you feel me? That's my reaction. If you enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm out.